Guess you could say optimism killed the queen. We don't know exactly yet what killed her, but her optimistic ass actually thought she could make a difference up there. Well, I guess it's better than drinking yourself to death, isn't it? I'll let you know how that goes for me. We're going on one. This is 546. Three, two, one. Nami's still sticking her tongue out. I bet she is. Yep, there she is. Her headshot stinks. Boy, these Celestials, man. Could they be the worst? Any worse? I call them cardboard and one note and stuff, and they are. But there's room for that in stories. You think the Klingons are three dimensional? Come on, give me a break. There's a place for cardboard. Well, I'll talk to you again in 10 years. That's about how often we have a conversation. I don't know about all that. Yeah. As soon as they get outside of the island, he's locking her up. Or shooting her. Her corpse will float back to the shore. He's probably going to try to make her a slave, though. Guess you're going to try to advocate for the island, huh? Oh, they're sad. Yeah, look at them. You never saw her, man. She was either on the street looking for signatures or she was in bed drinking. You act like you saw her all the time. Come on. Did you say a tamale box? Am I crazy? The hell are you talking about, man? Really? Dude, she's a baby, man. He's on some Xander shit, man. If you know, you know. Tamale? How's a tamale box gonna make somebody grow older, man? It's got delicious tamales in it. That's all. Like, what are you talking about? You're just dumb. They're not smart. There's a difference. So this is why she gets bigger? I guess they did this to her. But she wouldn't be any mentally older. That's what matters in the first place, man. It's not the body. Well, I guess it is body, but it's the mind. If you were to suddenly take a 7-year old and make him 20 physically, that wouldn't change the 7-year old brain, man. Who the hell wants to date? Like, come on. This dude ain't making no damn sense. Of course, it's for the power anyway. I don't think he's trying to have a relationship with her, per se. Man, her speeches were boring as hell. What are you talking about? I miss how she beat the shit out of one person every single day. If you jaywalked, man, she put that pimp hand on you, man. Beat the dog shit out of you. I'm just saying. Just waiting at the shore for a ship to come. Like, are you crazy? It could be years, man. If only any of us, any one of us, had appreciated her when she was here, maybe she wouldn't have left. Oh, it was 1 week, huh? Shit. Okay, I thought it'd been months. That makes a little more sense. They don't think it's gonna be very long. Oh, they found her body, didn't they? He killed her and dumped her over in the water. Oh no, here we go. We're bringing the course back to you. Here's your problem. You got a dead queen. Is this Jimmy's boat? What's happening? There she is. Man, I was bigger than shit. I thought she was going to be dead. I thought the worst, man. They've said that very nicely because we know she's dead in the current timeline. So we're just waiting for that to happen. This is a very good setup. Look at him celebrating. Can you see my chains? Really? They signed the paper. Didn't Jimmy already secure the island? Like, what are you talking about? She must have kissed that ass real good. How many signatures? Sounds sketchy. It sounds like you just want signatures. Man, relocate. Yeah, I thought you missed her. I thought you wanted to hear her speeches. Now you don't want to sign the paper again. These some flip flopping ass crowds, man. It's easier to get slaves if you're above the water, right? No thanks. You risked your life for nothing. We missed you while you were gone, but now that you're back. Pff. By the way, you know who I don't see here? Her family. Where they at? Where's her husband? Who the hell's that? The kids will do it at least. That's who you wanted to. You wanted to change the hearts and minds of the kids anyway. You gonna guilt trip these kids, man? These are babies. How you gonna guilt trip them? You see that shit? She guilt tripped them like a mug. You gonna pull your word back after raising my hopes? What an asshole. I thought this was gonna be a tragedy, man. We ain't even got room in the box for all our signatures. By the way, I noticed people weren't filling the pages. 2 or 3 signatures per page. That's a waste of paper, man. Look at that. There's a couple extra spots there where you could have signed. The box would be enough if you'd fill up the paper, man. You're putting 3 signatures when you got room for 10. What's up? That's a big ass box. I see the vision. Here, fill this big ass crate. Took 10 years. But she finally secured her dream. I mean, I don't give a shit about her cause. Relocate, man. We're safe down here. This is where I want to be. But hey, she cares. Oh, the husband's actually around. Like, maybe. I didn't see him in the same shot. Yeah, this shit ain't gonna work, obviously. It's a pleasant fantasy. That is a big ass crate. Still think you could be filling those pages before you put them in. Just yeah, we never gave a shit about her dream, but now we'll pretend we care. One day your daughter's gonna be called a coward repeatedly and endlessly. But you're courageous. that was weird, wasn't it? She knows. This is a shock? I mean, it's obvious, right? Yeah, they're assholes. They won't listen to anybody. I'm demonstrating by talking to these fish right now. She's the chosen one. That would be useful. This is going to come in handy at some point. She'll meet somebody, all right. It ain't Vanderbeek. So say the prophecy. By the way, we haven't seen Prophecy Girl in any of this. Wasn't she around during this time period? We could have done with a couple prophecies, right? The power of love. I don't know, man. Are you sure you missed these speeches? Because, boy, there ain't no peace of quiet anymore, is there? Oh, I see what she said. Destroy everything. This this is Chekhov's ability to communicate with Sea Kings right here. This is going to come into play for the end of the plot. Two of you will be morons, but one of you will be a halfway functioning prince. Because I ain't going to be around here. She's like Magic Johnson. I ain't going to be here. Of course we don't. They have what, 5 million people down here, she said? You can't do it twice. Is this a vote? I thought it was a petition. Make up your mind. Yeah, I'm not going to beat you this time. Yeah, these forgeries are going great. Well, that's not ominous. The hell's that? Somebody burned the signatures? We'll just get them again. We'll just collect the signatures again. We did it once. We can do it again, man. What's the problem? Everybody's gung ho. It's not a once only thing. You can only sign your name ever once ever in your lifetime. Come on now. Dude, we can get them again. Dumbass. I know it's symbolic. It feels foolish. Risk your lives to save something that's easily duplicatable. But who did it, though? That's the question, right? Shit. Assassinated. It's got to be Arlong, right? He did that shit. A royal assassination. This time, the bullet struck true. Right in the heart. One shot. Same person who, it's the same person who burned the signatures. Whoever it was. Yeah, screw that. It might have been Vanderbeek to get the the princess isolated so he could snatch her, right? That that's what it was. He did that shit. He touched her. Now he's got her. I wonder if it wasn't Vanderbeek and it was he just took the opportunity again with the forgiving shit. I won't forgive you. Peace, love, and happiness. Oh, I'll be very cold blooded as I rip that person apart who did this. I won't be mad, I promise. Why is everybody refusing treatment, man? Save my ass. Everybody's like, nah, I'm good. It must be my time. Man, there's plenty of people in the hospital. It must have been their time and they got saved. Just saying. He really knows how to draw faces with grief, right? So who was it, man? Show us. Don't call the Sea Kings. Destroy the world. Here they come. Yep, they're coming. They're gonna level the island. You better knock her ass out. Look at them. Oh yeah, they're coming. Yeah. Huh. Amazing coincidence. This time they're destroying everything. Is this why they became buffoons? It is, isn't it? They lost their marbles right here. I'll dance and you sing. That'll distract her. The hell are you doing? This is how we honor our mother? Slap! I'll start beating you like she used to. That's why they became buffoons. Okay, I get it. Look at those idiots. Imagine trying to be happy, dancing and singing while you're grieving. Boy, that is terrible. That's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life, and I mean that in a good way. That is horrible. This sucks. Yeah, we see the Queen situation. We're trying to keep the island from being destroyed. Yeah, that seems like a very simple solution while you're burning your fingers. Just saying. I'll become a great warrior. Those two idiots they've chosen their course. Please don't call the Sea Kings again. Thumbs up? I'm not sure. It's a weird thing she's doing there. Oh, maybe it's the Peaky. Okay. Too bad your husband wasn't around for this. Yeah, the All for One. Yeah, I remember. This music is great, by the way. Another great decision by the showrunners. They nailed it, man. They really know what they're doing. I wonder why there was no emotional impact there for me. Because it's all there for you. Like, you got the grieving characters. The music is just gorgeous. She was an interesting character. You hate to see her leave. And I think it's because I already knew she was going to die, right? From the very beginning, we knew she was going to die. So I started workshopping. I was like, okay, how would you change that? You know this is a flashback. You have to start in the present time. And she's not there in the present time. Even despite my momentary confusion, thinking that somehow I thought that she was with the pirates. I don't know what that was about. So you know she's dead before you start the flashback. So her death is never going to have any kind of real impact because you know going in she's dead. It's like you meet somebody, and one of the first things you learn about them, their parents are dead. When they tell you details later, that's not really going to wreck you, you know. So the only thing I can think of is what if at the start of every story arc, unless it would there'd be huge spoilers. Here, I don't think there is. This is just context, right? The sole purpose of these flashbacks is context. So, what if at the start of the story arc, right when they're about to go down into the ocean, we get these flashbacks? Just the episodes, no framing device, no Jimby talking, just the flashbacks. Then we don't know any of these people. This will be our entry into this. We'll find out the three brothers. We'll find out the princess. We'll meet the king. We'll meet the queen. And we won't know the context. The only thing we'll know is this started 16 years ago. We won't know who's still alive today. That mystery, this would have hit hard as hell. This would have hit like a hammer to the nuts. I really believe that. Now, I'm not saying I'm smarter than the author, because trust me, I'm not. I just wonder, sometimes a consumer can have ideas because the author will never experience this story because he's creating the story. That's why you need beta readers. The readers aren't smarter than the author, but they're experiencing the story without, they're experiencing it without the foreknowledge of where it's going, right? So that's why feedback from audiences can be so valuable. Do we think we're smarter than the author? Of course we don't. But the author can't experience the story in the way that the audience experiences it because he knows where it's going. He knows all the context. He knows all the stuff he hasn't put into it yet, right? And so with that viewpoint, that I don't know where things are going, maybe that gives me a little bit of insight. I wonder if this would have been better served at the beginning of the arc before we knew she was dead. And this would have hit us like a ton of bricks. But I'm sure it still has emotional impact for a lot of people. Me, I was just anticipating the death for like 3 episodes straight. You saw me. So I kind of had already beaten that drum a lot, and so I don't think it just hit me emotionally too much. But it should, though. It was there. The acting, voice acting is just incredible. Whoever's doing the princess is amazing. The others are good, and the music was good, and of course the visuals are always good. So